Hello and welcome to another game of or turn of Dominions 5. Let's go ahead and jump into our Berytos game and see what we can see. Tiernanog says, looks like Atlantis will want to fight one of us. I don't think that's true. This is going to be annoying, but I will try and forge underwater gear to fight him sooner rather than later. I don't understand this assessment at all. Atlantis has to go and fight Rillier. I don't see how we could possibly want to go into anything else. But maybe he knows something I don't. This is a newer player game. Maybe these something goofy is going on. I can look to send him a message back though, but that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Um, the water nations have to fight each other. We found a quicksand. I'm sure that's just like an Earth. Yeah, Earth 1. And we've got a couple battles. This is us basically, I think, finishing our expand. Oh no. Want to go ahead and check the throne. We've got water death. And here, oh god, a fire 4 with 1,000,000 gems. And then a water 3. Alright, this is a lot of potential elementals. Maybe the best play here is just like throwing a bunch of imps and hope the imps go and snipe these guys. Yeah, I guess we finish our... I forgot this guy starts in the middle. Every time I buy the shipwreckers, I make this mistake. But it looks like it's going to be not punished. Although we are going to lose some shipwreckers, I think. 1. Alright, we lost a shipwrecker. Also, plus 140 gold. We got an effigy of war. Hell yeah. That's actually kind of good for us. We have a new famous hero. And we finished our first palisade. So this group, I'm going to go and re-script. Yeah, that's much better. We're going to send them at the barbs. Unfortunately, Fomoria took this water province we were eyeing with this purchase, so ultimately probably means that it wasn't worth it. A water 1, yeah. We could build a lab down here. I don't think we can build a fort down here, though, I think is how that works. We can also take... So this is kind of a funny trick we can do to keep this guy alive a little bit longer. I believe we can script him to cast Blood Heal and then cast spells and just give him 1 slave. So this is not going to remove... This is basically going to pay 1 slave and it's going to keep this guy alive for an extra like 5 turns. But he takes a turn to move. Takes a turn to move back. It's paying 1 blood slave for 39 points of research. It's probably okay. I don't know. It's kind of a cool trick. I'm sure I have confidence in the War Shambler's ability to win this fight without risking any of our noble blood. Tiernanog did move up here as expected. Go ahead and start searching. I didn't call out what kind of queen we got, but I think this is a fire random, or bride. Yeah, fire random. It's normally a 7-path mage, +1. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Nice, cool fire 3 there. We'll start searching. We're going to keep pumping out brides, hopefully out of the capital for the rest of the game. Here, we will construct a temple. Oh, we're so close. And a lab. So we could also delay. So, God. I just always delay the temples, but I think the lab is more important. I think this guy doesn't build the temple this turn. I think he researches. This guy can build the temple eventually. New research. This can recruit. And start to recruit our bigger mages. Or even better, we'll recruit a researcher this turn so that we can keep the fortress going. I think that's our best bet. And we'll send the scout out to go and see what we can see with I mean, still has this province they haven't taken. And yes, we didn't take this one. but maybe it's the same. But like I have all the border provinces, so it doesn't feel the same. Um, we don't have enough to start this fortress, uh, and our Bakemono or whatever is still moving here. So we have some expensive troops. It's hard for us to build as many forts as we perhaps really want to. So we'll just have to see how that goes. This is going to take like 15 turn or like a 12 or 13 turns to pay off. By the way, um, unfortunately, because we didn't get the second half what we were looking for. We could also like take this and then look to rebid these guys and use them to help us capture this throne. I think I would rather look. It's turn 13. How are we on research? Okay, our research is not very good yet. I want like an enchantment 4 before I go and fight anybody. We're kind of far away from that. So yeah, maybe we'll look to bring a bunch of blood slaves and go and do this. We could also start. We can attack here. We can take our regular troops down to like one of these provinces and start to blood hunt it. With like our blood 2. Because I don't know why not. I mean, that seems like a perfectly good use of our troops. And time. I mean, it's 12 research, but this guy is a blood 2. I mean, I want all of our blood 2s to spend as much time researching sort of as possible. Oh yeah, he got diseased. That sucks. Honestly, the 3 disease sites around our capital is just a huge pain in the ass. And I don't think there's any way to get rid of it. Maybe once this is done, maybe like the map movement. Yeah, okay, so it's 16. I don't know why I can't. Oh, I can't. So 16, some of our guys will be able to move 16, like a lot of our important troops. So maybe we'll be able to like ping around these. But it's pretty obnoxious. Definitely not what we were looking for. Yeah, I mean, just. I kind of wonder if we don't even need any research. I mean, we could just start marshaling our colossi. We'll finish drawing in the rest of our reinforcements to home. Maybe look to move up like this. Maybe the colossi have decent map move. I think the problem would just be the leaders don't. No, it's only 14. Okay, so we'll have to go this way. Ugh. And this is even blocked, and this is blocked. Oh god, and this is blocked too. Like what? What an annoying scenario. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Once we get our dominion here and here, and it's summer, so these passes will open up by the time we get there. But it leaves our escape route kind of awkward potentially, if we needed to. But I mean, I think we probably are just gonna finish condensing here, and then just march our way up to take because I mean, I don't know what anybody over here is doing. I mean, Raye took this and this. This should be their capital, right? Because it's mine, contested. There's their capital. So this is one of their contested ones, but I don't know. Niflheim and are doing. So yeah, I think we'll probably try and marshal up our troops and head north into Ur's territory, and we'll do it in a way hopefully that avoids the 2 Wells of Pestilence and Inkpot End. In terms of our additional scouts, so we need we're going to on to 2 scouts back at home. I guess this scout is stealthy 40 and this guy is stealthy 50, so I guess we'll leave you here. Yeah, stay there. You stay there. Just these 2 left. So we'll look to hopefully keep going on infrastructure in the near term, but this one is just about done now. You know, we're producing mages. We'll temple it up sooner rather than later. Same here. We probably actually won't temple this one unless we have Dominion problems, because we don't need it to produce any of the mages we want to produce out. And then we'll look to start these additional fortifications. But yeah, I think that's it. Quick PD check. Looks like we're okay everywhere. Guess we can go up to 6 here. There's also a funny bit, like we could try, so we don't need these mercs anymore. We could try and get this guy killed to get his wound fend amulet and his sword of sharpness, but I think we're better off just not risking it. Better off not risking it. In fact, I think we can also do so spell. We can just have him retreat off at the end, because there's a good chance then that he retreats into a fortress that he can research out of right away. Now, I thought we had another blood 2. We have 1 blood 2. Ah, here's another blood 2. Yeah, we'll look to start blood hunting some of this stuff as well. I guess it's probably this one. And then we'll look to overwhelm, or depending on how long we wait with like flaming arrows, or if we go super early just with a whole giant horde of imps and our blessed up guys. I mean, their expansion looks terrible. We have almost perfect recruitment. I mean, we lost, I think, 4 colossi. So we have access to, what is this? 20, another 31, 40, 45. Yeah, we have 45 colossi that are sort of out and about. So we could probably just roll right up on her. Now, Femoria asked if we'd have any interest in. We should turn this off. Femoria asked if we sort of had any interest in going to war with them against Ur. On the one hand, I don't really want to, because I think we can kill Ur by ourselves, and it'd be nice not to 2v1 somebody for once. On the other hand, if I said, hey, let me know when you want to go fight somebody, and then you just went and fought them without, it'd kind of be like, probably not a long-term ally. So we may have to message Femoria, but we'll cut the time short of it. Like, hey, we're gonna attack in like 2 turns or something, as opposed to being like, hey, we're gonna attack in like 4 turns. So in any event, though, I think we'll go ahead and end turn on Berytos, and I'll be recording. I actually haven't recorded the video before this yet. I think a lot of the players in this game are on like a totally different time zone than me, because I go to bed with the turn not finished, and I wake up as like the last one, and then I take that turn, and then this is when I come home, and people have taken another turn. So people are definitely excited, but there's a lot of I don't get up and record these when I have 10 minutes to look at a turn before work. So thanks everybody for joining me, and it looks like a relatively good game for Berytos so far. Have a nice day.